going to ice the Italian rum. I have my whipped cream here. Some chefs use whipped cream, other chefs like to use buttercream. It's all, again, going to be basically what the cost you're looking to manage. Also, mouthfeel. Obviously, whipped cream is going to give you a much lighter mouthfeel than buttercream. However, if you have storage issues, then you might want to go to buttercream. Okay, now, I'm not quite sure how some of you have been taught. You may like to ice on the turntable. I actually prefer to pick the cake up. I have no problem if you do that, because I think what happens is it helps you to really get that whipped cream in where it needs to go. I actually learned how to ice cakes in a casino, and we did about 30 at one shot. So all the old-fashioned bakers, they always pick the cake up in their hand. To me, it's just easier, especially with whipped cream, because the problem with whipped cream is you have to make sure that it's perfectly whipped. If it's a little under whipped, it's going to be too soft. If it's and fall off the cake. If it's over whipped, what happens is it's going to look like butter. We have to be very mindful of that because we are utilizing the comb. Now, for those of you not really feeling confident at this point about your icing, what you can do is you can put a crumb coat on the cake first, zip it in the freezer for 15 or 20 minutes till set, and then come back and finish the cake. Okay, so what I have here is now I'm going to take my comb. I want to look at it and see. I want to be clear what the job of the water is. The job of the water is really to heat the spatula to get out any air bubbles. It's not for any other reason, because what happens is you have to realize that water is sanitation issue there, okay? We have to be careful. So I take my large comb, I want to go around ever so carefully. If it's my lucky day, I should be able to go around once with no cake showing through. I have one little edge there, so I will go back. Again, you can see how neat I have to keep this. And that whipped cream, you have to be careful with that, because if I see this one little edge right here, I have to go back now and fix that. That's what we call in industry a patch job. So again, the angle of that comb is really important. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. At this point, what I want to do is clean off the top of this cake. You'll notice here what I like to do is work again in that 12 to 3 position. And the whipped cream, I can't caution you enough. It really is really treacherous to work with whipped cream, because if I overdo it, so I went the one way. Now what I like to do is heat my palette knife again, remove the water for safety or sanitation issues, I should say, and then you'll see what I like to do is go the other way with the turntable. You see how that smooth that top out. What happens when you're icing cakes, you have to make sure that you keep in mind, well, I don't have to be absolutely perfect because I do have some garnish that's going to go on. And every time I go around, I have to make sure that I'm realizing I'm working that cream. That edge is bothering me. all that. I'm pretty happy about that. Then I'm going to ask, can you wipe that off for me? I'm going to go around the bottom of the cake, remove any excess. Now it's time to put our garnish on. So in terms of a first cake, now again, you have the luxury of chilling that cake. You also have the luxury of getting a crumb coat. This is a very difficult cake. You saw it just did in seconds right in front of you. So obviously it's going to be easier for you if you put it in the freezer for a little bit. There's my cake board with the doily. Right in the center. Now I want to mark it 12. You want to be careful when you're doing this, because if you press too hard on the knife, what happens is you'll actually dig into the cake. So we mark the cake. Then I think what we're going to do, I'm going to show you an elongated rosette. So what that is I start with the shell. I stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. This is a good technique for you to learn. In that, you're starting to develop some strength with the bag in terms of making bigger decorations, because we'll go into wedding cake shortly. You'll notice I'm not bringing that whipped cream all the way out to the edge. When I'm finished, it should be pretty even. Okay, there's the top of my cake. And ideally, what I could do is put some type of decor on the bottom of this, but we're not going to, because I want to see how straight your cake is. Here are the glacé cherries. So we'll go all the way around with that. And again, the reason why I'm not bringing this all the way to the edge is I want to see how straight your edges are on the cake. So we'll do a little bit of a different configuration. These glacé cherries were cut in half, and then we take our marzipan. I'm going to put that, it looks like a little cherry. Now, ideally, what I would suggest that we would finish this cake off with in terms of the border here would be either our caramelized ground almonds, and then that way it would signify the use of almonds because we have the marzipan. Just thinking here, I think what's going to be easier for you if you go around with the green leaves first instead of the way that I did. I think it'll be easier for you to do the green leaves first, because you see I have to move that all the way around. Hopefully you can see that I have these green leaves at a little bit of an angle. And there's the finished cake, Italian rum. Good luck!